What is going on, Raider Nation? Coaster here, just talking about the draft. Just came out of work. Suddenly, we draft DJ Hayden. And the good news is we got a second-round pick, but I think we could have gotten more. Disappointed in the package we could have gotten, maybe an extra fourth or a fifth. It's good that we got a second, though, and we got what we needed, but I think we traded too many spots down, but that is what it is. Secondly, DJ Hayden. Reggie McKenzie wanted his man, and the presser indicates that he got the guy he wanted. I think it sounds like the Raiders wanted him at 3 overall, but they had to get some value, and thankfully they did. If we took him at 3 overall, I would have been furious. But hey, it's better a corner than a quarterback. I'd rather have a CB in that case. Now, my opinion on it, I dislike it because I think there were better players available, especially the defensive tackle position. I thought that since Sharif Floyd and Star Lotulelei were both available, I thought it would be best to take them there. But their stock, Floyd's stock went down a lot more than I thought. I guess maybe it's not just me, but other teams thought he wasn't worth it, apparently. So yeah, that's interesting. But people have viewed Hayden as the best corner in the draft. Some of them better than Milliner. I do think he's better than Milliner in that case, but I'm not really thrilled over this pick. I still think our secondary, even with him there, I still think our secondary is going to suck. There's just too many holes back there, but it fills one, I suppose. Now the question is, what about our run defense? What about our trenches, our battles in the trenches? Offensive line was already taken. We weren't going to get anything there. But defensive line, we really got to work on the defensive line. And I know it's bad to draft for need, but I don't see how Hayden was the best player available. That's just what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of you are excited. It would be a great feel-good story if Hayden turns it around, and from that whole story of him having heart issues and life-threatening moments. But I'm rooting for the guy, and I want to be proved wrong. But I don't like this pick a whole lot. I was groaning when I saw that we took Hayden. I just think secondary, while it is a cause for concern, I thought secondary would have been worth taking in the second round, not the first. There are some safeties I like, but we got to take defensive line at this point, maybe offensive line, because those are the two positions I got issues with right now, and we got to fix that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like Hayden? Do you dislike Hayden? What do you guys think? One more thing. Now that I think about it and have thought a little bit more, yeah, I'm still not a big fan of this pick, but I could understand that in our division, you got Peyton Manning, you got Phillip Rivers, you got some big receivers like Demaryius Thomas, that's just pretty well known. Got to cover those guys, and I think because we're facing some better quarterbacks in this division, that's what he sees in them. So we'll see you guys later. Go Raiders. I'll have a video on the last day, probably sometime on Sunday. I'll have my full recap and analysis on what I think the Raiders did. But no video for the Friday, at least not the Friday picks. No pick for the Saturday picks, or no video. Just let me make my video at the end of the draft, and I'll do a full recap. So, hey, we got a second-round pick, but I'm not exactly thrilled we had Hayden as the best player in the draft. I don't know what we saw in him, but whatever happens on the field, he better prove me wrong. See you guys later. Go Raiders.